Hi, Collective. It's Intuitive Pisces Moon, and today I want to do a love reading for you. So, these are cards that I was in the middle of just looking through the bottom of the deck and putting it down to use this one, and all these cards came out in a row, and I was called to use them for today's reading. So, I'm just going to jump right in. I do want to thank you so much for being here. During this reading, I want you to think of your person. Whoever your person is that you're here for this love reading, this is the message for them. And again, if it doesn't fit, don't make it, don't force it. I'm going to refer to feminine and masculine energy. We all carry both, so put the roles where they fit. All right. So the first card that we got out was change. And this very much to me felt like summer into fall. So you see a man walking down a path here, and it's basically just alerting us to the seasons that change and the things that change. And this might even be the things that we never ever thought in a million years would change. We are seeing change. Okay. So again, it could specifically refer to the fall season that is coming up here. It does not have to. This mostly does just refer to cycles and change. All right. So take that as it resonates with you and your life. Then we got this one. So these are earth spirits, and this card specifically is about learning to master our own energy. And specifically up here, there is a clear quartz. So we are being called to wear a clear quartz. Now this is a Lemurian quartz because it's got those dash marks on it. I mean, this one's great for wearing around because it will heal all your chakras, your aura. It's just a constant clearing and amplification stone. All right. This heart here is also a clear quartz. So it can look in many different ways, whether you have kind of a more cloudy clear quartz or a more see-through clear quartz. And I myself wear a Tibetan clear quartz. Looks very similar to this one. I wear it every day. All right. So your person is in the midst of learning about crystals, likely, and what their purpose are and how they can help us to grow, learn, heal, and also to tap into their own energy and to feel that and to master that. All right, then we got over to purification. So this immediately was telling me that they're going through some sort of purification process where we're leaving behind the old baggage, we're taking the lessons forward. There may actually be, a body purification process. So if somebody ate junk food, maybe now they're choosing healthy options. If they didn't exercise, maybe they're exercising now. Again, even just rituals in water, showers, rinsing the energy, letting it go. However this relates to you with purification. I know that yesterday when I was doing my own personal reading, I actually pulled sort of the opposite and equivalent version, which is the phoenix. So we can cleanse with water. Okay, this is more of a healing, whereas this is more of a burn it all down and rise like the phoenix choice. Okay, so feminines may be experiencing more of this, where the masculines may be going more through their emotions. So feminines are tearing it up in the 3D. Masculines seem to be tearing it up in the 5D. Okay, then we have self-love. Self-love is another integration in this purification process for the masculines. They are going within and realizing that a lot of the things that they have chosen in their lives up to this point have been due to a lack of self-love. Okay, so they're seeing all of that now. It's in the open. It's in front of them. They understand things a lot easier and better now than maybe they hadn't in the past. So when you're mastering your energy, it has to come from a place of self-love. And then let's just bring in compassion, okay? Compassion is also very much a part of it. Now, this is also the goddess Quinyon, and she is the goddess of compassion. Okay, so this again may be a way of calling in energy. Okay, trusting in angelic support or guided support, that sort of thing. But, understanding too that while we're going through this process, we must have compassion for ourselves, because this is not a beautiful process. I mean, depends on who you ask. It's an ugly, dirty, dark process. And while these cards look beautiful and magnificent, there is a lot of darkness. And so we must embrace the dark periods. And basically what we're doing is we're putting that self-love into ourselves and shining our light outward. And that is creating the light around us. So if you find yourself in the dark often, then oftentimes that means you are the light. Okay. So that was just a starting point of where I wanted to go with this reading today. So I do want to dig deeper, because the question that I did ask when I pulled these was, what factors are affecting love and or relationship with this person right now? Okay. So they are definitely going through some major changes. Okay, emotional changes, internal changes, outward changes. Change is here. But like I said, it is a lot of purification and mastering our own energy. Okay, so let's go a little deeper. Let's ask more questions about your person and what they're going through, maybe how they feel towards you, where this is going, that sort of thing. So let's jump right into that. Spirit, what do we have to go with these cards? We have openness. So be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Okay, so again, that could be where that change comes in. So your person may have just been stubborn up to this point. I am the way I am and I'll always be this way. Maybe now they are opening up to change and to receptivity and guidance from the divine. Okay, what else? We have universe. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take place in its natural course. All right. So again, we did refer over here to timing as being, the fall months. That's no guarantee, and it will be for some of you, absolutely. But a lot of it is going to come from the outcome of this. Okay, Cupid. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. Okay. And I will say this too. That self-love will radiate outwards into romantic love. So that is one aspect that I know those of us who have been on the journey a while understand that aspect. You cannot fill someone else's cup when yours is empty. So that's kind of what that means. Fill your own cup up, then you'll have leftovers to give to others. We have signs. Watch out for signs leading you to true love. All right, so this might be messages from your spirit guides. This could be numbers repeating. This could be hearing your person's name, their birth month, their favorite songs, favorite artists, just different things. You might even start to see people that look just like them. All right, recognition. The divine will help you recognize the signs and miracles. All right, there you go. So if you aren't sure whether you have been seeing any signs, this is telling you that they're going to help you recognize when they do show up. All right. Because again, signs are going to be different for every person, and every journey is a little different. So as you see them and you start to doubt within you, I don't know if that was a coincidence or what, start to flip that mindset to everything is a sign. Okay. And you can question it later, but you'll start to notice that these signs are going to stack up. So you may dismiss one, be like, no, that was a coincidence. Then another one comes, And now you might start to be like, well, okay, that's 2. I don't know if I could dismiss that first one anymore. Then a third one comes and you're like, okay, now I know for sure what's going on here. So a lot of it is just going to come from you sitting down, slowing down, and listening. All right. So with that is also going to come inner knowing. Okay? You're going to stop doubting your intuitive aspect. So again, the example I gave here was, oh, the first sign, no, that's got to be a coincidence. You're doubting something. Okay? Or you might even have seen a sign of something going on up here with this masculine. Oh, no, that can't be right. So on both sides of the table here, because again, I'm getting feminine and masculine aspects here where we need to trust the intuitive nudges, trust our guidance. So the universe is definitely speaking to you and is definitely sending you signs, and your person is also probably sending you signs. The other factor is, as they're healing, so are we. We're also going through a transformative process. Okay? They may look very different. But in both cases, we are separately going through things, very deep, transformative things. And as your person heals, you'll start to get more of these signs. All right, bottom of the deck, we have dreams. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. So I'm also gathering too that this person might be showing up in your dreams more. You might be showing up in their dreams more. And a lot of that is what's triggering them to heal right now. So with the sharing of the dreams together, that might be sort of the hope. This is what this person hopes to be able to do with you once this process has completed. And then at that point, you can sit together and say, you know what, I've been through XYZ. You'll sit and say, yep, I was also through XYZ. Let's compare. How did this affect you when this happened? That sort of thing. So again, you'll continue your healing journey together. All right, let's see if we can get some additional messages. Spirit, what else do we have to go with this reading? Speaking about the collective's person. What else is going on over there in their life at this time? We have, I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Okay. So this interaction may start off very lighthearted. They don't want to jump in head first and go crazy. So it might start off as a very light conversation about the weather, about anything. Not today. Not dealing hurt, avoiding a conversation, boundaries, still angry. Okay, I'm getting that from you, listener. You might be at a point on this journey that you're just like, okay, this has taken too long for my liking, and I don't want to talk to this person. Understandable. That's your choice. That's your intuitive hit, if that's what you choose to do. So be it. There's my kitty. We also have talking. See, it's like you are also torn. You go back and forth from saying, yes, I'm interested, I want to talk to you. But then half of you is like, yeah, no, I'm good on that. This is a very torn energy. This might also be something your person is tugging with back and forth. Do I call them? Do I not call them? Do I talk to them? Do I not talk to them? Nope, not today. Today is not a good day. I do see healthy choices. So again, we did speak about self-love and purification. That has everything to do with treating your body as a temple. What are you putting into it? Because what you put into it is what's going to come out of it. I'm not talking about poop. We can go there, sure. But I'm talking about put good in, get good out. It's always that way. All right, what else do we have? We have acts, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Okay, so I'm getting this a couple ways. One, when we did refer to change over here, okay, there could be something that they are leaving behind, and it could be a pattern, it could be a breakup or a separation, and it could be abandoning something. So there may be something that this person was working on that they are leaving behind and abandoning. Because again, to them, they don't see it as a healthy choice. So they're choosing to cut it out and move on. All right, what else? We have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay, so that's how they see you, collective. They see you as just this paradise. Like you make them happy. You enjoy each other's company. All right, let's get one more. One more, please, Spirit. Love. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. All right, so we do have self-love here, we have self-love here, and we have self-love here. Again, that's happening on both sides. Both sides are making healthier choices for themselves, pouring their love into themselves, and in that case are better able to give somebody else love. We have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, and preparing for union. There it is. So this is like the preparation phase. Think of like a cook or a chef. What do they call it? Mitzoplots or something like that, where they have to gather all the ingredients and prep them. So if you're putting in a bunch of ingredients that require things to be measured out, chopped, whatever the case, that's what they're calling the preparation phase. So that way, once you start cooking, everything is already there and already laid out and ready to go. So the alternative to that, excuse me, would be if you were not going to lay the ingredients out, not do the preparation phase, you would just kind of be blindly, middle of cooking something, running around frantically looking for ingredients. Oh, I forgot. I don't even have this ingredient. And you're already starting. And like things are very chaotic. And that's not the best way to approach a situation. So Spirit is advising us that this is the preparation phase to union because it was required for us to have a better flowing union, if that makes sense to you. So think about, making a dish. And if you're not a cooker, there's plenty of other analogies that we could throw in here. But a lot of it just has to do with let's give you the best tools and to give you the best environment atmosphere to succeed in. Okay? So that's what that is. All right. Let's get another layer, and then we will close this up with some love messages from your person. All right, Spirit, let's talk about some factors that may be affecting this union. Tell me about some factors affecting this union. All right, reconciliation. There it is. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Ask and you shall receive. So again, I did get, this is the transition from summer to fall. So fall could be significant. Some of you may have a birthday in fall. We have codependency. So addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this has a lot to do with, again, the purification, the healthy choices. So if there was some codependency, Whether on this person's side, they are cutting that out. Okay, I don't need to be codependent on someone. I can be self-sufficient. That's the Divas card. That is the mastering your own energy. Okay, that is the definition of being sovereign. You are in charge of yourself and your own energy, and therefore you must master it. All right, what else do we have? We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this to me is like your person saying, I need to get right. I need to figure this out, my finances, my career. Because again, there may have even been a codependency pertaining to money with another person. So there could have been like a third party involved here. All right, what else? What else? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So this could be both of you going within and doing your hermiting mode. Okay. So your person is very much doing that at the moment. I'm gathering that a lot of you in the collective are also in that realm as well. All right. What else do we have? Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And one of the phrases that I heard was, don't give up on love. Some of you are very much in this not today energy with this person. And that's okay. It's honestly, we're not going to sit here and say that's so wrong, you shouldn't be there, you shouldn't feel that way. No, your feelings are valid. Feel your feelings. But I want you to go deeper and to ask yourself why you are in this energy. Because it is likely something in them that triggered you that is something internal inside yourself that needs to be looked at. All right, what else do we have? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so this right here, all right, I am definitely going to go into this because this is pulling up strong emotions to this. Here is the situation. This is what is putting you guys in this energy. You are saying that if we cannot have these heart-to-heart conversations, then I don't want to talk to you. This is like what your ultimatum sort of was with this person. You basically said, I need to have these heart-to-heart conversations with you. And if for whatever reason you don't want to, or you can't, or you've got other more important things to do, then I'm good. I don't want to talk to you then. However, if you're open to talking with these heart-to-heart conversations, then let's go. Let's have heart-to-heart conversations, sit down, talk it through, be open, and we can do this. So that is very much the energy that I am picking up from the collective right now. You are just like, you know what? I've said my piece with this person. This is what I want and this is what I need. And I am fully prepared to not answer the phone or speak to this person if this is not what I'm receiving. And what I say to that is good for you. That is called a boundary. Now, reinforce your boundary. So this is you absolutely saying, this is what I require. And if I cannot get this from you, then I'm good. All right. Okay. So I guess the biggest message here with this stay optimistic is to trust that your person will come back and want to talk to you and want to have these heart-to-heart conversations. And it's okay to draw the line and put the boundary up if your person is not interested in that. You are well within your rights as a human being to say, that doesn't work for me. I'm good. And even if they keep coming back and keep coming back and keep coming back, if you are still not getting what you need, then don't do it. You don't have to feed into that. Okay? All right. But we did get reconciliation here. We did get union here. So there's a lot of things here that are alluding towards that. Okay? Union is in the air. But there's a lot of deep purification, self-love, compassion, self-mastery, and change that needs to occur. And again, I think the feminines are going through a slightly different aspect of this transformation or purification. This may have been something that feminines have already gone through. And now we're facing a different form of transformation. Masculines are now going through this. All right, let's get some messages from your person. Let's see what it is they are going through. What do they want to say to the collective? I just saw 333. All right, Spirit. Give me some messages from their person. There we go. Nice little pile came out. I struggle with revealing my true feelings and emotions, but I love you more than you think. Okay, so that right there is what's being handled up here. Okay, so there is some kind of struggle with feelings, but they're being immersed in their feelings right now. You know, cry me a river is the phrase that's coming to me. Justin Timberlake. This person is being forced to feel their feelings right now. And that is not always a fun venture to go on because those feelings have been buried deep down. I actually had a conversation with a masculine that's in my life, and he told me that he had built up wall upon wall upon wall to guard his heart, and that now he understands, having to go through this process, what he needs to heal. He understands it. Now, I don't know how deeply he understands that he needs to heal, but the fact that he acknowledges that he has built up walls to protect his heart and now acknowledges that he needs to go in and purify that, I am just honestly thrilled for him. I am so happy that he's figuring it out, because it's hard when you grow up with somebody and you watch them struggle, and then one day you're just like, oh, you acknowledge everything and you're gonna work on yourself. Okay, well, I love that for you. I really do. I wish you the best, and I'm so happy for you. All right. I'm trying to be someone that you can trust. Yep. So again, there may have been some deception in the past. There very well could have been. All I'm thinking about right now is how attracted to you I am. Okay. So this person is thinking of you. They're attracted to you. Please forgive me. I know I messed up. All right. So that's part of their feelings that they're dealing with here, and the self-love. They are looking for compassion from you. Hey, I know I messed up. Can you please have compassion for me as I go through this process? I'm so in love with you. You are so perfect to me. So with this card, this is a lot of what they're seeing now due to the self-love. So with some of you, this person may have not even liked to use the word love. The word love to them was like a bad word. Like, you give love a bad name. So that's Bon Jovi. So something in their past twisted the meaning of love. Like, it was not unconditional love. There was love with strings. There was love with codependency. There was conditions always attached to the love. So is that really love? Not really. But if your person grew up with that and ran into that time after time, that's kind of what they came to expect. And then you showed up. And guess what? Your love was unconditional. And they just didn't understand that. That was like someone speaking a foreign language to them. Like, wait, what? You just love me for no reason? You don't need me to change? You don't want something in return? Wait, what? So they just did not understand. How could you love me? Now, they also had self-worth issues to work on. So there's self-love, self-worth. They didn't see themselves as worthy of your love. And again, that came from a long line of having conditional love or codependency love. So your love is different, and they acknowledge that now. Before, they were just kind of treating you as any old person that, showed up and said, okay, well, here's my love. Well, what do you want in return? And when you said nothing, they're like, yeah. Show me your hand behind your back, Are your fingers crossed? This is a trick. This is a manipulation. Like, if you think about trauma survivors, that's how it is. They're like always reliving that trauma. When triggers occur in life, that's what it is. It's like, oh no, this person's being nice to me. Every other person that's ever been nice to me has always had some sort of ulterior motive or agenda. And so now I'm on defense mode and don't know how to respond. It's like the flee, flight, freeze, that sort of thing. So this person may have withdrew their energy from you because they were like, wait a second, like this is too good to be true. And I guarantee too that if they ever went and talked to their friends about it or family or whoever about it, they likely were told the same thing. Like, no. There is no way that a person could be as wonderful as you say this person is. It's too good to be true. Like, absolutely, it's too good to be true. So in their mind, they kept thinking, first of all, you are just too good to be true. Like, how could this person possibly love me? Again, with the unworthiness feelings and the lack of self-love, this person was like, yeah, I don't deserve that. Oh, let's get a couple more messages from your person. So, gotta let that go. What else do we have from the collective's person, Spirit? I hide my true desires for you. Yep. This person may have actually been told to do that. Like, oh, you should not come right out and tell them how you feel. Like, that's, I don't want to say the terminology that's coming out, but we'll just say that it's toxic masculine wording. Okay? You don't need that in your life. You got better things to focus on. I don't know why I went with that accent, but that's where I went with it. Oh, all right, what else? I'm lost and I don't know what to do. Yep. That's the dark night of the soul. That's the purification. Sometimes going and sitting in your own darkness can be scary. But I will tell you what. Feminines, the more that you sit in this self-love and compassion energy, and you see all the light that's just springing off these cards, the more your masculine can see you through the darkness. That's what's pulling them forward. You anchoring in your love and your light is like a beacon that this masculine is like, oh, there's my true north. I need to go that way. All right, what else do we have? Okay. I never expected to fall in love with you so quickly. Yeah, that scared them. I will tell you what. That was like, that threw them for a loop. Like, what the heck is this? Then they probably overthought it, went all in their head and went, oh, this can't be right. Oh, this can't be what's real. This is too good to be true. All the things. What else do we have? I hope you to have a future with you one day. There you go. See, they are wanting something to turn out well with you. They're hoping for that. I have to deal with my pain to be able to open my heart to love again. Yep. So, again, that's that purification process. This person did have some ish to deal with from their past. Sorry, I just heard a noise somewhere and I didn't know what that was. So, with this is your person acknowledging their part that they played and acknowledging that they are in the process of healing. Okay? Now, I cannot, I cannot put a time frame on this, on how long it's going to take your person to heal, because I think every person's situation is going to be a little different. But I do know that fall has some significance. Okay? It might even be that your person reaches out, and again, maybe they want to keep it lighthearted, and you might be like, you know what, I'm not into lighthearted talk right now, so no thanks. Not today. And that's okay. It's your choice. But if this person comes forward and says, all right, I'm ready to have these heart-to-heart conversations with you. Let's do this. You still might say, it's too late, I'm done. But guess what? The beauty of this is that it's your choice. Nobody's forcing your hand. Nobody's telling you you must go down this path and you must make this choice. As you are going through your own healing process and you are anchoring your light, your masculine is also following suit. Your masculine acknowledges that there is healing to be done and is going into the depths of their soul and dealing with it. I have to deal with my pain to be able to open my heart again. So what they call that is cracking it open. And that stinks. Think of like a walnut. Walnut has a pretty hard shell. Cannot just crack it open with your hands. You absolutely need a nutcracker or some strong force. Stomp on it with a boot. There's probably many ways. That was the only way to get in because of all the walls that this masculine put up around their heart. Spirit said, you've had these walls up enough. It's time that we crack it open and look at all the magnificent chocolatey goo on the inside. Like an M&M. So as they go through this purification process, anchor your love and light. Have compassion for both yourself and your situation, and hold space for them as they go through this. Because this is a major transition. I am also gathering that you will not even recognize them when you see them again. Whether that be physically or their energy. So they could just show up randomly. You're at a grocery store and they're just there. And you're like, is that? Oh my goodness. Maybe they've lost weight. Maybe they changed their hair. Maybe they're dressing differently. Maybe even communicating differently. Their whole demeanor is probably going to be different. So expect the unexpected. All right. That is your love reading for today. So I hope this resonated with somebody. I know this is beautiful. It honestly is, because it has a lot to do with just shedding old beliefs, releasing what's holding us back, and healing from it. Healing from the pain, healing from the trauma, and learning to love again. All right. So make sure you go within so you never go without. Make sure you fill your own cup up with love before you fill someone else's. And keep in mind that I'm a beacon of light, here to help guide you through the darkness. I just want to thank you all so much for showing up to this. I do truly appreciate your time and energy exchange, and I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and as always, love. All right, everybody. Thank you again so much. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.